for the second to last bout of the evening. This is a men's light heavyweight, 80 kilograms. Melvin Perry from Germany and Jai Opataya from Australia. And let's see who Melvin Perry had to get through to get here tonight. Tamerlan Raimbekov, Alexei Damushkan, and Akbarjon Malizayev. One referee stop contest, 2 by points, and Melvin Perry finds himself in the finals tonight against Jai Opataya from Sydney, Australia. He's won on points against Zinar Kizile, Tlek Kuzbakov, and Ruslan Yurchenko to get here. Both of these boxers started boxing many years ago. Jai. Well, let's take a look at the judges first. Bahodir Jumanazayev, Anna Marud, Zaya Hatav, Sian Kang Kim, Dante De Castro, and Mansour Mukadinov. These are the judges for this light heavyweight bout. Melvin Perry from Heildron, Germany, 186 centimeters, 80 kilograms, an amateur record of 17-3. Jai Opataya, 16 years old, from Sydney, Australia, is 80 kilograms. He has an amateur record of 28-2. Started boxing at 12. His dad boxed, and he says his greatest strength is his unpredictability, while his complacency is his weakness. Well, he wants to win the gold here and one day represent Australia in the Olympics. He has the opportunity to do the first one right now. Unpredictability. Referee Vladislav Malyashev from Russia, and Melvin in the red corner and Jai in the blue corner. So far it's a measured couple of moments early on. And here comes, well, it looked like Jai was going to step forward. Jai throws a left hand. Melvin bobbing and weaving. There goes Jai with a left to the body and another right to the body, both blocked, and Melvin comes through with a chopping right and another right, and the referee is going to issue a caution to Jai to listen to his warnings and his instructions at all times. And now Melvin looking for that big punch. His favorite boxers, Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson. Not too shabby. Left hand by Jai, a double left, a left-right combination. Jai's boxing in the southpaw stance and Melvin in the orthodox stance. Melvin looking to get inside those long arms of Jai. Jai doing a decent job of keeping him at distance by keeping his hands out there, but that does leave him vulnerable to a big overhand right by Melvin if Jai doesn't keep his hands close to his head. Here comes Melvin. Jai feints the right hand, throws a left hand over the top and another left, both blocked by Melvin. Melvin hasn't really thrown many punches. There he comes through with some chopping lefts and rights, and Jai looks like he loses his balance, but he stays afoot. Melvin with a shot to the body that seems to not face him. He's egging his opponent on now. You see him shaking his head. Jai with that right hand really far away from his face. If Melvin could figure out a way to get inside and throw a left hook, Jai is vulnerable for it. Both his hands that are down very low right now are Jai's. Not a very advisable against a big puncher like Melvin Perry. A swinging right hand by Jai misses. And now Melvin still stalks his opponent, and now he gets spun around. The referee's going to caution him for spinning. And that's the end of round number 1 with the score 2-1 Australia. So Jai Opataya comes away with a 1-point advantage from round number 1. Head coach for Jai Opataya, Mark Wilson, in the corner giving him advice, while second Peter Stokes the neck of his charge. Head coach for Melvin is Agorn Ayamshin, and he's right now rubbing his neck. And you see that replay from the last round. A left hand from Jai spun Melvin, and there it is again. Of course, the referee cautioned Melvin not to turn his back. And you see the scores there, 2-2, 2-2, 0-3, 0-1, and 1-1 in favor of Jai Opataya. So we are getting ready to have the seconds leave the ring and begin our second round of this light heavyweight attraction. Melvin Perry from Germany and Jai Opataya from Australia. Boxing resumes here. We are in Astana, Kazakhstan for the 2011 Junior World Boxing Championships. I am Castle Chalice. Calling the action from ringside, Sarek Masimov to my right, assisting with all technical and statistical duties. And now we see a big right hand by Melvin, and now Jai rips both his hands away. He seemed to be very upset that Melvin had his hands. Got to feel handcuffed when your other boxer is tying you down like that. You're vulnerable and can't do anything to retaliate, and now they clash in the center. A big right hand by Perry, and Jai steps out of harm's way. Now Jai's keeping a good 3 feet distance between himself and Perry at all times. He says that his advantages in the ring are his unpredictability. He looks like he's a little unpredictable. The question is, will he be able to will himself and score enough points in the remainder of this bout? He's up by 1 going into this, but Perry looks like a hungry boxer. There's a right hand by Perry, which misses, and now Jai lunges forward with a left hand, and a left, right, and the left, a 3-punch combination by Jai Opataya, and Melvin Perry doesn't do much to answer. There's another left hand by Jai. Melvin stalking, waiting for that opportunity. He runs after Jai. That did not look pretty. He tried to throw punches while he was running, and he needed to have his feet placed. There wouldn't have been any impact behind those punches had they landed. 20 seconds left, and again, Jai rips himself from the clutches of Melvin Perry. 10 seconds left in this light heavyweight attraction. This is the second to last bout of the evening. Melvin Perry looking a little frustrated by his inability to land a clean shot on Jai Opataya, and that's the end of round number 2. That round also goes to the Australian, 1-0, giving him a 3-1 lead going into this third round. And you can see the scores for the second round, 2-1, 1-0, and zeros for the remainder of the board. Rather, 2-2, 0-0, 1-0, 1-1, and 1-0 is how it reads now, and that again gives the Australian a 3-1 lead. So we'll be going into this third round. We can take a look at some action for the second round. A nice stiff left hand, well placed and well timed by Jai Opataya, and there it is from the aerial view, and Melvin is spun around, and Jai just trying to use his footwork and his body movements to stay out of the range of Melvin Perry. Again, we've got some upcoming bouts for AIBA. We'll go over them again at the end of this round. But right now we see Melvin Perry down by 2 going into the third and final round of this light heavyweight final. Opataya from Australia, and Perry from Germany. And they wrestle themselves into the ropes, and again, Opataya looks a little frustrated by that. He offers a wink and a nod at Opataya, and the referee gonna caution Perry about talking to his opponent, and Perry is clearly frustrated. He hasn't figured out a way to cut off the ring enough to keep Opataya at bay, and that's exactly what he needs to be doing. He needs to learn to cut off the ring, and there he throws a nice quick right hand off the break, unable to land. He really doesn't have any answers for Jai Opataya's. This is the unpredictability that Opataya spoke of. And as the referee is going to caution the boxers again, we're almost at the halfway point of this third and final bout. Third and final round. They exchange punches in the middle of the ring. There comes Opataya back with a left hand of his own. A left-right combination by Perry falls short of their mark, and now Opataya turns his man. See, it's nice to see Opataya use his footwork like that. As long as he continues to turn Perry, Perry cannot get his feet set. he can't throw accurate punches, and he can't really land accurate punches. So Opetaia, kudos to him for knowing how to use the ring well and keep Perry frustrated. And now as Opetaia looks away, Perry sees an opportunity to try and land a sneaky shot. Unfortunately, it falls short, and now Opetaia sticking that jab into the face of Perry, a looping overhand right, scores to the side of the temple. Referee going to issue a caution to Opetaia. Opetaia just stays away from Perry's power punch at this hand, which would be that big overhand right. Perry has been trying to find a home for it all night and just has been unsuccessful. Not even once has he really been able to land it. Credit Opetaia and his footwork. There's a wild left hook by Perry, which just doesn't come close. And again, the referee's going to issue a caution to Perry. Perry's doing a lot of talking in there. He's a little frustrated with the way this bout has turned out, and that's it. So sometimes, folks, styles make fights, and sometimes there's only so much a boxer could do given their talents and given the opponent's talents. And in this case, Perry could not figure out a way to get in close enough and stop Opetaia's movement. And as a result, it looks like Opetaia is going to come through with the victory. A hard-fought battle. He stayed out of harm's way just enough. Landed just enough punches of his own to sway the judges. And there it is. 5-3, Jai Opetaia gets the victory. A nice hug by the German, Melvin Perry. And Australia has won their second gold medal. At the 46-kilogram mark was Clay Waterman, and now Jai Opetaia at the 80-kilogram mark. So congratulations to Australia for pulling a couple of golds out of this tournament as well. From Australia took the gold in the men's pinweight division, and Astor Vohidov from Tajikistan got the light flyweight. Pat McCormick got the men's fly at 50 kilograms. He's from England. Off to Marshal Umar Felix, the men's light bantamweight 52-kilogram bout from the Philippines, and Benzal Kibiktal, the bantamweight from Kazakhstan. Nuraliev Alior, the featherweight, grabbed the 57-kilogram. Let's just take a brief pause as a read-through to look at the bronze medal. Went to Uzbekistan just now, and this is going back to the men's light heavyweight. That's the 80-kilogram bout, which we witnessed in the bout prior to this. This is the medal presentation for them, and the second bronze medal, the second third-place victory, goes to Ruslan Yurchenko from Russia. We get to see that the silver medal went to Germany's Melvin Perry. Ever grateful, in defeat, Melvin is. It's great to see such sportsmanship as he shakes hands with the various AIBA officials and Kazakhstani Boxing Federation officials at ringside. However, there's no mistaking who gets the gold medal. He is from Australia. Jai Opetaia gets the gold medal, and it's well earned. He worked hard this week. He's worked hard in the weeks leading up to this. And congratulations to Jai Opetaia for the gold. We will now stand for the Australian national anthem. There you have it, the medal presentation for the light heavyweights. And there you see Jai Opetaia, Melvin Perry, Ruslan Yurchenko, and Akbarjon Meliseyev. picking up where we left off, a recap for tonight's events. In the men's lightweight, 60 kilograms, the Russian Mazlagov got the gold.